garage. Well, I'm a little bit surprised, to be honest, because today the bike's decided it wants to work right, and the stator wants to start charging the battery up, which is rather weird. And all I've done literally is I took the starter out and it looked perfectly fine, so I'll put it back on, started redoing some tests, or you know, I get it running, see if it's do the test while it's running. Connected it up, and when the battery pack went into standby mode, it carried on running fine. There is a bit of an exhaust blow, but I don't know. I've just paid for a starter as well, so I probably don't need now. So I must have. There must be a dodgy wire somewhere. Must be. Oh well. We'll get this back end put back on, and look at getting this bike off this stand. And hopefully, when I've ordered some new exhaust gaskets, so I can get that replaced, because that's going to piss me off, that exhaust flow. But yeah, she's running fine. Exhaust is rattling a bit, but lovely. There's an update for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers. I've got a feeling that noise that I thought was the exhaust leak, I think that might be a noisy lifter. I might have to do a valve clearance check on this. Yeah, I think that's the valve clearance of that. Oh well, keeps me busy. Yeah, so that's kind of baffled me a little bit. So the exhaust leak that I thought I had, I don't think that's leaking. I think the noise is coming from the rockers, the rocker cover. So, but I've never checked the valve clearances on this bike. It's just been used and abused, so it's highly likely that's going to need doing. But yeah, it's just strange, because all I've done today is I unbolted the starter because I couldn't get it off the other day, because I needed to get that chain cover off to pull it clear, and then I've took the starter plate off, pulled it out, and it looked perfectly fine. It looked burnt out at all. So I've put it back on, and I've thought, oh, I'll check it again. So I'm checking, and it's still coming up with weird readings that don't correspond to what I've seen in the manual. So I've decided to do the test while it's running again, just to double check. I've hooked up the booster box, started it up, and then while I was trying to test it, sometimes I was getting a reading, sometimes not, but I don't know if it was down to the probes. So I plugged it back in to test the voltage going across the battery, and as I've plugged it in, the battery booster's gone into standby mode and it's carried on running fine. And I'm thinking, you know what, if that's just decided to just fix itself, I'll be quite annoyed, because those type of problems are difficult to find. And it, you know, it is what it is. It was charging fine, and now, even though this battery is pretty much knackered, if I turn this on now, it should start. So yeah, the unbreakable diversion's decided it wants to work now. So yeah. So now I know it works and it runs fine. Basically, jobs to do on this is pretty much put it back together again. Order a new battery for it, because that's pretty much toast anyway. And get it off the ramp so we can get the 7R on, get Mark started on that, and then we can look at doing the valve clearances, because obviously, like I say, I thought it was the exhaust blowing, but it doesn't sound like it is the exhaust blowing now. It sounds like it's tapping from the top. But like I say, I've had this bike 9 years and I've never checked the valve clearances on it. I've never felt the need to. It's, you know, it was my daily buster to work and back. So yeah, a few other little jobs to do on this, but she lives and she's sounding good. So we can pretty much say now that we can get cracking with the 7R. Spot on. Hopefully we'll have no issues fixing that, because that'll upset me the most if I can't fix it. But you know, I'm not going to know unless I try. You know, what knowledge I have got, I don't think I'll have a problem fixing it, you know, but we'll see. I personally think that's going to be easier than I thought, but we'll find out when we crack on with that. Anyway, see you next time. Cheers again.